Good day, Saints. I'm Isaac Shoup.
And I'm Xander Hornbuckle. We're glad you're here.
Coming up in this week's Saints Weekly, we'll find out lots about our new teachers this year.
We'll also get to know our new students and OU's plans for the SEC.
First story today is about the new history teacher and football coach, Mr. Glover.
Take it away, Riley.
As the new year starts, OCS welcomes new teachers and coaches to the family, and one of these is both a teacher and a coach. Braden Glover expresses that he trusts where God wants him to be and is glad to be there.
And history has just always been a subject that I enjoy. It's just something that interests me, something that I'm passionate about. I like to tell stories, so it was where God placed me to be.
Lila says that she is looking forward to seeing what Braden Glover has to offer in the classroom.
I'm really excited to have Mr. Glover for history this year because he knows a lot about history, and I'm excited to learn all the biblical connections to what we're learning as well.
Maddie Mooney says she enjoys Mr. Glover so far as a teacher and is interested in seeing what she can learn from him.
I'm very excited that Mr. Glover's our teacher. I think he's really knowledgeable and chill, and I can't wait for this year.
It seems the students are excited to have Braden Glover as their teacher throughout the rest of the year. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Riley Aldridge.
The sophomores sure do seem to like Mr. Glover.
Yeah, and the football players do too.
Up next, we have info on our newest receptionist.
Maddie, tell us more about Mrs. Malone.
It seems like everyone changes over the summer, and that doesn't exclude OCS staff. The OCS administration has had many changes since summer break, one of them being a new addition to the office.
The newest member of the office, Miss Malone, might look especially familiar to some students.
We're used to having her up here anyways because she subbed 103 days last year. So we're happy to have her up here all the time now.
Miss Malone loves seeing the students every day. She wishes they would just remember one important thing.
I am expecting everybody to be here and be on time and to use their badges to get in through the doors.
Fellow administration Miss Plus is thrilled of the new addition to the office.
Well, I love having her here. She was already here pretty much every single day last year, and every time she was here, she always had a smile on her face and just brightens everyone's day, and now she gets to do that every day always, so it's great.
The school year has only just begun, and the office can't wait to see how Miss Malone will help the school. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Maddie Mooney.
Thanks, Maddie.
The office is way better off with Mrs. Malone's help.
I wonder what she and the rest of the administration have been doing during the summer.
Well, good thing Kaylee and Mallory are here to tell us.
Over the summer, while students were recovering from the long school year, the admin is here at OCS preparing for the upcoming school year.
The admin team specifically works hard to get the new students plugged in with other students and prepared for the new school year.
We pair them with some of our leadership students, so our high school, our PLC students reach out to our new high school students.
They also prepare the teachers and help them get their rooms ready to teach the students.
So we rebuild a classroom, so from everything from their basic supplies to getting their classrooms ready, their decorations. Sometimes they like new things in their classroom, new rugs, chairs, all kinds of things like that. Flexible seating, we add all of those things. So when they come in, their classroom looks new.
Because Mr. Kofa is new this year, he had to get acclimated to the campus and people over the summer.
Went on the senior trip, got to meet about 70 of our seniors. So that was a good time.
Thank you, OCS staff and administration, for working hard and preparing over the summer to make it an amazing school year. I'm Mallory Sexton reporting for Saints Weekly.
Thanks, guys.
You know, we've covered a lot of new teachers and staff, but they aren't the only new faces here.
Yeah, we also have lots of new students this year.
Garrett is here to tell us more about them.
Here in the first week at OCS, we have lots of new faces. Let's go meet some of them. Colin Milvar and his family have been missionaries in Croatia for the past few years.
How are you liking OCS?
I love it here. Everyone's awesome, and the stands for the volleyball game were awesome.
Ace Morgan chose to spend his senior year at OCS instead of his last school, Edmond Memorial.
I like it a lot. It's a weird adjustment because it's such a smaller school than I came from, but I like it a lot. The teachers are a lot better, and honestly, just a better environment.
Lane Hill came from Holy Trinity to join his brother who's been here for a year.
I like it because we get to go to lunch for an hour and not have recess. Yeah.
Jude Stevens also came from Holy Trinity, like Lane Hill.
OCS is not too big like public schools, but it's not as small as my old school, and so it's much nicer to have diversity. And yeah.
Braden Glover, the new sophomore history teacher, recently graduated from Southern Nazarene University.
I love it so far. It's been great. Kids are awesome. Faculty's been super helpful, super great to work with. It's been a great experience.
Thank you. It seems like the new students are settling in here well at OCS. And I'm Garrett Monter reporting for Saints Weekly.
Thanks, Garrett.
Wow, we've got a lot of new students.
You know, they aren't the only ones in the new playing field.
Yeah, this is our first year of OU and Texas joining the SEC.
Graham, tell us more.
With college football approaching, one team may have a challenging season ahead. Today, fans of the Oklahoma football team shared their concerns and hopes for this next season. OU had been a major team in the Big 12. Now they need to prove themselves in the SEC.
I think that we're going to do okay. I mean, we're going to lose a couple games. I mean, I think we lose to Tennessee, Ole Miss, Mizzou, but I think we upset Alabama.
In a conference with powerhouse teams, OU may need to change their strategy to compete with LSU, Auburn Tigers, and last but not least, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
I think we can go in between 6-5 or 10-2. So I think it just depends on how our O-line does, and if they perform well, then we'll do pretty good this season.
Along with the new season, OU has a new quarterback. Dylan Gabriel transferred to Oregon last year. Now Jackson Arnold has to lead his team to victory.
It's going to be complete domination by the Sooners this year. We're going to start off strong with a win over Tennessee and Auburn, and it's just downhill from there, in a good way, downhill from there. We're going to go undefeated and win a national championship.
OU in the SEC, that's a big one. I'm a lifelong OU fan, OU alum, and I am nervous. We're going to have to, play defense. It's going to be a big one because SC teams are going to come with some serious offense that I'm not sure we're ready for. So I'm hopeful, I'm excited, but I'm a little hesitant about OU's first season.
To put it lightly, they're going to get absolutely destroyed.
While most of the fans had hope for their team, while others seemed more realistic. OU has an important season ahead to see if they can show out and compete against other teams in their conference. Good luck, Sooners. I'm Graham Smith reporting for Saints Weekly.
Thanks, Graham.
Last but not least, we have a package of our own.
Let's hear about how this year has been treating our students. We're back at OCS for another school year, and we're going to be asking people how their year kicked off and what they're most excited about. Let's get into it.
It's going pretty good, man. Good basketball team so far. Hopefully the season goes better, and good classes.
So far it's been pretty good. I've really enjoyed having off hours this year. I think I'm most looking forward to probably basketball season.
It's going really well so far. I've had lots of free time because of my off hours. That's been really nice.
I'm enjoying the community a lot. I really have gotten to know my coworkers well. My students have been amazing. I got to talk to them more on the senior trip and whatnot. And I'm just kind of excited to just build these relationships with them and just to get to know them better and hopefully teach them some good English.
The start of the year has been good. I like all my teachers and classes are great, and I'm most looking forward to golf season.
I like the first week of the school year, and I think it's been going pretty well. I don't really like my class hours as much, but it's still going okay, and I hope to make it on the varsity team for tennis.
It's going great. I'm probably most excited about the groups of kids that I have in my classroom. I think I got a good group that are excited to learn, and that makes me excited to teach.
This year so far is going extremely well. I love every class. Even the one that's going to be difficult is so much fun. The students are what make this fun, and that's what I'm most excited about.
It looks like it's going to be a great year here at OCS. Reporting for OCSN, I'm Isaac Shoup.
Thanks, Isaac.
You're welcome. And that concludes our first newscast of the year.
And hopefully the last. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any more Saints Weekly.
And remember, work hard, be humble, and give God the glory.